Good evening and welcome to another IADC update. This evening we are back in the field and we are coming to you starting in the first kilometer of the Argyle Airport project. Now, the last time we were here with you, we reported on the fantastic progress being made with the asphalting of the runway, and we are going to continue to look at that. We'll also be looking at the river crossing. We'll be looking at some of the roadways that we are putting in here and other things as we go around the site. Now, from this vantage point behind me, we are smack between the end of the first kilometer and the beginning of the second kilometer. That's what you can see. But further ahead, we have the second kilometer of the project. Now, in the first kilometer, it stretches from above the Stubbs Bay area there, right across to just about here. We have done the first layer of asphalt. That's what we call the base coat. So they have put on the base coat within the first kilometer of the project. And they have already started to put on the base coat in the second kilometer of the project. Of course, we've been having some nice hot days, and so that is allowing us to progress with the asphalting of the runway. Of course, when we are finished with the base coat, we will also be going back over for the second coat, which is the wearing coat. So the asphalt work is going fine, and we are making real progress in that area. As I'm standing here, some of the things you may not have seen before is that we have been putting in a really good drainage system right around, in and around this airport site. And part of that is right here to my right, where we have drains coming from the side, the shoulder area of the runway, back here taking the water all the way down to Warku. So in addition to the big drain that we have up there that's taking the water from Bretford Gutter going down to Warku, we also have these drains that are taking water from the site here on this side, as well as we have drains all throughout the project. So we are trying to ensure that on this site we minimize any possibility of flooding in this area once this airport project is completed. So we are going to go around, we're going to go towards the north, and we're going to move over to where the river crossing is being worked on to see how far they've gotten. But before we get to the big river, we're going to make a stop at the 191 channel to show you the work that they have been doing there. Tremendous work. Come with us. This area where we are now standing is what we call the 191 channel, and this is located within the second kilometer of the project. This channel is designed to take runoff water from the terminal building, as well as an existing drain that runs along here. Now, when we came here 2 updates ago, they had now started the installation and they had reassembled just one culvert. Today we are back and they have already installed several hundred pieces of the culverts coming this way. Now, these culverts, the design is similar to what is being done at the river crossing, except of course we only have 2 rows in this area and they are smaller than the ones that they're putting in the river. So this channel will come all the way down here, and at some point it will go a bit more above there. But this area is being done right now to accommodate the construction of the runway. So we have to finish up the runway, so we are ensuring that this part is done first and that we have it ready so that we can move along with the work, so we can connect to the other part of the runway that must run across where we're doing the spanning of the Yamb River. So this is the 191 channel, and from here we're going to go over to the main river channel to my left to see what's going on over there. When we went there last, 3 of the culverts were already done 100%, and we're going to go there now to see how much further they have progressed since the last time we visited them. Stay with us, we're going to take you there. Now coming around to the river crossing is always an exciting time for me. I love to come around here because every time I come here there is something new to report on. The last time we were here we had shown you that we had completed 3 rows of the culverts right down to the very end, and we were about taking down the other 2 in the middle. Now today I am so happy to report that we are halfway there with the other 2 culverts. So basically in a matter of weeks we will see all of this culvert right down to the very end, and when that is done then we will start to see some work being done on the backfilling here for these culverts so that we can continue the preparation to bridge the gap of the 2 ends of the runway. So right here with the 191 channel and this Yambu River crossing channel, we are working steadfastly to have this area bridge so that we can continue the paving or the construction of the Argyle International Airport runway. And next to the river crossing we continue to do the blasting on the Petroglyph Hill, and that too is inching away nicely. We have just a bit more of it to come down, and as I speak to you the guys are busy drilling the holes and preparing for their blasting operations tomorrow. So we have blasting here. This week we have been doing it every day this week right here at the Petroglyph Hill, and of course just a reminder to you in the public that blasting operations here at the Argyle International Airport takes place daily Monday to Friday between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Sometimes we are here at the Petroglyph Hill, other times we are over there where we're doing the city fence work, just opposite the city fence work there, and at other times we are at Makoni Yami Hill. Those are the areas that we are doing blasting in for the time being, and most days you'll find us here at the Petroglyph Hill. We're gonna move from here right now. We're gonna go around to the terminal building where we are doing the entrance road, which is the entrance to the passenger terminal building, and show you how far we've gotten with that part of the project. So keep your seats, don't you move, we're taking you around. Well, as promised, we have made our stop here at the entrance road for the passenger terminal building, and at the very top of the road you will see, we will show it to you, that they are working, and they are working pretty fast at getting the base layer laid on the road. Of course the base layer is now being laid here, and when they are finished with that they will begin the laying on of the asphalt. Now in addition to what they're doing here with this entrance road, which begins from the New Windward Highway right down to here, the passenger terminal building, they will also be constructing a roundabout. Now that has not started as yet, but I am pretty sure that when this part of the work is finished they will turn their attention to the construction of the roundabout, which will be at the very entrance on the New Windward Highway. So the guys are busy now. If I can get out of the way a bit, as I speak to you they are working on the road. They're pressing that base material so that it is well compacted and prepared for the asphalt that they will soon be laying on there. So the work is progressing well here at the Argyle International Airport. In the parking lot area we have some drains. A drainage system has been put in. Closer to the terminal we have those drains. Those are in and covered already, and these ones are also to be placed in there. You see them stacked there? They're just waiting to be placed in there so that they can complete the drainage system in this area. And as they are awaiting that, we are continuing the work on the retaining wall. That too is progressing well and going all the way down to the very end there. So when all of this is finished, we will see them start doing some work on the parking lot itself, laying out the base, doing their asphalt work and everything else that they have to do to get those things in order. So everything is really coming together here at the Argyle International Airport in every aspect, in every area here at the IADC. We are doing work. We're in the 1st kilometer, we're in the 2nd kilometer, we're in the 3rd kilometer. So in every area we are working. So a lot of work is going on here at the site of the Argyle International Airport as we continue to get this airport ready for operation towards the end of 2015. We are asking you to continue to support us. We know the people in Stubbs, we're asking you and surrounding areas to bear with us. We know that it is dry, we know that it is dusty, and unlike earlier in the year, you're getting a lot more dust now. We know of the situation. We're trying to help as much as we can, but we thank you for your patience and your understanding, knowing that at the end of the day, it will be to the benefit of all of us Vincentians. So we thank you, and we ask that you continue to forbear. Continue to support the project, everybody. Continue to pray for it, that all will be well. Until next time, we'll see you again.